What's up, Taurus? This is Marcus from Kingoflionsoracle Oracle, back with another Tarot Oracle reading here for you. This reading is going to represent July the 11th to July the 17th, okay? And I want to just thank everybody who showed love for the page, like, share, subscribe, anybody who's commented. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate it. And for all you newcomers, welcome. You know, if you like what you see here, please like, share, and subscribe, and again, click the bell. That helps other people see the video and it helps my page grow. I really will appreciate it. All right. So what I'm doing now is for the weekly energies. What I always do is get some oracle cards, just so I can kind of see what your energy is for the week and what may be affecting you. And then from there, I clarify with the tarot. And if there's anything that I'm not sure of, once I clarify with the tarot, at that point I'll further clarify with the second deck. All right. So Taurus, we have for you cut the cords. Okay. We have luck is on your side, Moon in Sagittarius. We also have Capricorn energy. And the number 10 may be significant for you. It will be something that started last week that's showing itself this week. And then we have the Stag energy. And it says, take the lead. Okay? So what we're going to do now, I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. And what I'm going to do is going to get past, present, and future energies for each of the cards. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, my higher self, the Most High, please give me a clear guided message on why we need to cut the cords. We need 3 cards for cut the cords. Okay, so the first card I have is the 5 of Cups. Okay, so it looks like in the past, for this cut the cords, you had to let go. It looks like there was some memories that you had or something that you have some regrets and you feel like maybe you could have done things better, but you're not realizing that you still have 2 cups fulfilled. You know, you may have some good people behind you or some supporting energy or maybe even a soulmate that's there to support you and to help you grow through this, right? When I also see with the 6 of Cups, because that was the next progression, that's your current energy. Okay, and then we have the 7 of Swords. So with the 6 of Cups, this is you reminiscing on the past. You're kind of looking at the brighter side of things and what things used to be like. And you're thinking to yourself, what can you do to bring back that childlike energy, that happiness energy, and having that joy? Okay? For the luck is on your side, we have the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration. So in the past, see, now we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so we have some good energy. So on that past energy, there might have been a party or a celebration that you went to that good things may have came from it. You might have had a good time with family members and friends, and they reminded you of some of the good things that you had in the past. And that was something that helped you to get over the regret that you were feeling during that time frame. And that's what kind of prompted you to have to cut the cords. Okay, and then we have the Page of Swords. All right. On the Capricorn energy, all right, so I have the 4 of Cups. I'm sorry, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, also, let's see. Let's get some more cards here for you. All right, so we have the 8 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords, and then we have the Hermit. Actually came out upside down. We'll keep that. I don't really read a lot of reverse cards, but I think that one is pertinent. All right, so under the Stag Spirit, take the lead. Taurus, what do we have here? Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify for me why the Stag Spirit is here. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm going to take all of those. All right, so first card we had that came out was the 9 of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Wands, which is wonderful. And what is the future energy if they follow this? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, good luck. So we have the bottom of the deck energy is the Star. Okay, so this is healing energy. Okay, this is you wishing upon a star. This is growth. Okay, and then also in some cases, right now Saturn is in Aquarius. Okay, and Saturn is a planet that affects Aquarius. But Aquarius is also affected by Uranus. And we'll get further into that. You're right now, Taurus is in Uranus. So this is making big changes for people's careers and the way that they look at life and the way that they look at their future. So the first card that we have here is cut the cord. All right, so Taurus, you may have had a situation in the past where you might have had to end a relationship, or may have had to end a friendship, or possibly even leave a job. Okay, and that was a hard situation because you cutting the cord would mean that this was something that you were attached to, something that you spent a lot of time doing, and something that meant a lot to you. Now, that past energy, you have the Five of Cups. So you had a lot of regret. You had a lot of bad feelings towards this whole situation. You having to cut the cord. If this was a job, maybe this wasn't the right job for you, or maybe you felt like you didn't fit into the people, or maybe you just saw that there was almost like a glass ceiling and there was no way for you to move up. So you decided that you was going to cut the cord, or this might be something that you're currently into this energy now, but in the past, you've had regret, and you're having that regret towards this situation of having to cut the cord. Currently, you're feeling a lot more joy. You're feeling a lot happier. You're reminiscing on the past times when things were a lot better, and you're looking at what can be. Now, what I see here with the Six of Cups, this usually has to do about seeing someone in the past or energy of past coming forward. What I take from this is you may have someone in your family or an old friend that comes back to see you. And this person might be a little bit younger than you, but when they come back to see you, they're going to be the person that helps to inspire you and make you feel a lot better and a lot more joy to help you to cut this cord situation. Okay? Then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, this is in your future energy. So with the Seven of Swords being in the future energy, I'm thinking that more than likely what's going on with the cut the cords is you're not really telling everybody all your plans about how you're going to move forward and what you're going to do to move forward. You want to do this and kind of be on the stealth. You don't want everyone to be aware of it, because possibly they may have opinions and they might tell you, how they think you should do it and what they think you should do and how you should do it. So you're not really telling everybody about it, but you're going about it stealthily. You're doing this really quietly and not really letting anybody know. Okay? We have luck is on your side. Okay? So this is full moon. This is new moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Now the wonderful thing about this is right now Jupiter is in Aries. So because Jupiter is in Aries, this is making a lot of expansion, a lot of growth, and Jupiter is the planet that rules Sagittarius. So if you have any Sagittarius in your chart, that could be beneficial to you. But this is also giving a lot of luck to anyone who has the Jupiter in their chart, or also who has Aries in their chart also. And so this is saying that you're going to have a lot of luck on your side and things are going to come well for you. Now, right here under luck is on your side, you have the Three of Cups. So in the Three of Cups, this is a celebration. This is a gathering together of people who make you comfortable. This is your soul tribe. And you're getting together with these people in the past, okay? And maybe these are the people who got together with you when you were feeling your regret, or when you were feeling depressed and sad, and they made you feel better about yourself. Maybe, kind of like the whole girls' night out thing or guys' night out thing, when you're feeling that negative energy, they take you out, make you feel better about yourself, and make you feel all of the goodness that you need. Sometimes when you're away from, the people who you connect with, you start to get that group mentality and you start to feel negative and start to have negative thoughts. But with the Three of Cups, they're celebrating and they're letting you know the best version of yourself is ahead. Okay? Your current energy is you're feeling very happy. Okay, you have happy family, you're realizing you have happy life, the people around you make you happy, and this is partially stemming from the energy of the Three of Cups, where you got to see your friends and they made you realize that you have everything that it takes to have a happy life. And you decided that you're going to cut the cord from the old situation, whether it was a bad relationship, whether it was a bad job. This was something that you needed to let go so that you felt so much better about yourself. And now you're just rejoicing. You have the water flowing, you have your 10 cups filled, everyone is happy around you and everything is happy. Okay? Now we have your future energy is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, this is about you getting more information, you studying. Maybe you may be starting a new project. For some of those who have decided that they were going to quit their old job, you may have decided that you're going to totally go into a new job or a new career field. But it's not totally new to you. It's just a field that you have to get more information, do a little bit more studying because you want to be on top of your game. And so with this Page of Swords, this is you almost like going back to school, doing that research. You got enlightened and you have a new idea, and now you're holding that sword. But as you see with the Page of Swords, he's not really sure how to swing the sword or how to hold it. So this is the same with you. You have this new idea, you have this new skill, but you're not 100% sure what you're going to do next or how you're going to go about doing it. So for you, you're just taking some time to do some research, figure out what you need to know, and figure out what you need to learn. Okay? Now, on the Capricorn energy, well, this is number 10. Okay, this is the energy that's going to affect you this week. So possibly you could have had a Capricorn. I have the number 10 here, so I'm thinking that this may have started the previous week, and the energy is bleeding over into this week. You know, the number 10 could be significant of you for a number of different reasons. Right now, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is your first energy. So one of the things that you were regretting, okay, because you have the Five of Cups energy, is that you were holding things back. You were trying to save your money, or maybe you weren't spending enough money, but you weren't showing your true self. You weren't letting everything out. And because of the fact that you weren't letting everything out, this was bothering you, okay? And it took your friends, it took your family to kind of get close to you, you know, those closest to you, to enlighten you, to get you out of this stagnant energy of just holding things back, okay? We have the Hermit in reverse. Now, as I mentioned, I don't really read reverse cards, but this one is special because with the Four of Pentacles, this is saying that you're holding back, and then you have the Five of Cups, which is showing the regret. So with the Hermit, when the Hermit's upright, this is you taking time to look inside of yourself. You're doing the research, and you're trying to look to see what's the guiding light and what you need to do so that you can figure out what's next for you. When it's in reverse, this is you coming out of the shadows. This is you being enlightened, and you're saying, you know what? I'm no longer going to hold myself back. I'm no longer going to hide from people and cower away and be sad and be regretful. I'm going to come out, and I'm going to take the enlightenment that I've used, and I'm going to make sure that I put it forward. I've looked deep inside myself, and I know what the next step is. I know where to put the light and where the direction is and where I'm going to step. So you have a lot of that powerful energy coming towards you, right? Now, the next energy we have is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, this is you being in your head a lot. So similar to that the Hermit card, you've taken a lot of time to think and to be in your head. What I take from this is that because this is in the Capricorn line, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, right? And right now Saturn is in Aquarius, which we have Aquarius here. Right? So Saturn being in Aquarius and then having the Eight of Swords, what I'm seeing is that you may have had some things happen in the past that may have you overthinking things and may have you questioning the future and how things are going to work out in the future. But in the end, you have to step out of this bad thought process. You got to get out of this negative thought process and get out of the negative mindset. See, the eights, they're all attached to the Strength card. And so all of them are basically derivatives of the Strength card. So with this 8, this is saying that your mental strength is lacking because of the fact that you're not believing in the future. You have your current energy is the Hermit card. Okay, so this is saying that you've been taking some time to think to yourself. You've been doing the internal work and you're coming out of it. This right here, of you questioning yourself, this is someone else imposing their energies on you. And you might have that kind of Capricorn devil energy with that negative self-thought, negative self-feeling, and negative energy. Again, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn's kind of like the father energy. So it's kind of like karma rearing its head. So maybe you feel like, some of these things, you deserve these things. Or maybe you feel like you could have gone a different way and not experienced it if you would have listened to your intuition. Stop beating up on yourself. Everybody has those moments. Just like this is a new 8, start a new cycle of how you want to live your life. All you got to do is just take that blindfold off and just take some steps and move forward in life. Okay. Next, we have the Stag Spirit. So the Stag Spirit, this says take the lead. Okay. And if you see the card, it's number 58. 5 plus 8 is 13, which is transformation, which is the Death card. So this is something that's supposed to transform you, supposed to change you. So we want you to take the lead and head towards your dream. Okay, this 9 of Cups, this is saying that you are working towards your dream, that you know what your dream is. And I think that with this Page of Swords, this is you working towards your dream. You have an idea of what you want to do as a dream. Say you're a baker and you want to own your own bakery, and you have an idea of you're already very skilled in how to cook a cake, how to bake cake, bake brownies, all of the good stuff. But with the Page of Swords, now you're doing research to try to figure out how to run a business. So you want to make sure your dream comes to fruition, and you want to take the lead. And that's the reason why you're taking this Page of Swords card and taking more energy, because you want your dream to come to fruition. You have all of the tools and all of the skills, and you've had regret in the past because you thought that this wasn't something you did, and you held back yourself when this was a reality that was there for you. And maybe you question yourself because you said, hey, I don't really have the business skills. I might not know everything I need to keep the business going, but you're taking that time. You're doing the research and you're doing the work, and you will be successful. What's showing you now is the Queen of Wands. So this is showing that you're being very charismatic. You're very, very attractive. People are seeing you and they want to follow you. You're letting people know that you're going to start this new business, or you're going to start your bakery or what may have you. And people are starting to believe in you because they know that you have the skills. If you look at the sunflower that's there on the card with them, the sunflower lets you know that you're very optimistic. So you're very confident that things are going to go the way that you want to. And with the orange clothing that the queen is wearing, this lets you know that you're very active. The orange is connected to the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra is all about motion, action, confidence, and it's all about that magic of creating things that aren't there and you moving forward to create them. And if you look behind the head of the Queen of Wands, you see there's two lions there. So that lion spirit, that's kind of like what we mentioned before with the Eight of Swords. You want to take that strength energy and you want to calm the lion that's within you. If this is part of your chart, I'm thinking Taurus, this might be a person that comes in to help you. This may even be part of your chart. But if this is your person, if this is you, you just want to look at that lion side of you and try to calm those negative thoughts and be more optimistic and be out there showing yourself and smiling and be that charismatic person that attracts people when they come. Okay? And then the most important, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So right now, it's saying that, Taurus, things are working in your favor. Taurus, you actually have, right now, Mars is in your sign, and you have Mars is in your sign, and you also have Uranus in your sign. So Mars is very impatient. Mars makes things happen. Mars is connected to Aries, who is the god of war. So it's a lot of destruction. Things are getting destroyed and be rebuilt, especially since we have the stag spirit with the 13. There's a lot of destruction and rebuilding. With this card here, this is showing you that the universe is moving in the cycle and it's affecting you. Okay. Now, what's really cool about this, Taurus, is you're on this card. You're the Taurus. There's the Lion. There's the Aquarius. Again, we have Capricorn and Aquarius, and then we have, Aquarius is here, and then this is Scorpio. So all of these energies you're going through, you've learned a lot of lessons and you're progressing. So these things are going to be beneficial to you, and you're going to have a lot of good luck coming forward. Just like anything, we always go through like some negative experiences or some bad things, and we're just not sure how to react to them. The number one thing is to be positive. Every lesson that comes to you, the universe is teaching you a lesson so that you can add it to your toolbox so that you can be stronger for your future endeavors. All right, so I'm just going to check this here. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please provide me a clear message of why the Eight of Swords is here. Jeez. All right, so I got a whole bunch of cards, but the one card that I did have right out is you have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, at the bottom of this is the Four of Wands, right? So, control your emotions, okay? Be the king of your emotions and make sure that nobody can affect you for everything that's going forward, and be confident. The Queen of Pentacles is about using your resources, putting everything together so that it works in the best version. So the more that you control yourself and use your resources, so maybe using your resources would be going closer to your friends, go closer to your soul group, take some time to meditate and slow down, go next to water and try to let those things calm you, because the more that you can think clearly and the more that you can control your emotions, you're going to be able to get out of this Eight of Swords energy. Okay? All right, and then let me just check one more. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify for me, why is the Seven of Swords here? All right, so yeah, look at that. So the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Star. So what this is saying is that you're not telling everybody what you're doing because you're running towards your future. You're running towards your goal with the motorcycle here, and Spirit's following you. Okay. Then you have the star, which is, again, you wished upon a star. We have double star confirmation here. Okay. So this project that you have is something that's attached to your heart, and it has a lot of power. And you wished upon a star, and you're holding this very close to you. This is something that's important to you. So for those who, like I mentioned, you're looking into opening your own business because you've had a skill, whether you're a baker or whether you're a musician or what may have you, and you're deciding that you want to take that time and get some information, kind of go back to school and find out what you need to do to take over and be your own business owner. So you can free yourself from the 9 to 5. This is something that's very close and dear to you. It's telling you to be brave, move fast. The faster that you do it, you'll be able to do it. But with this eagle, you want to make sure that you look at everything from above. Look at everything from the top down. And with eagles, they kind of look at everything from high. And if they're not able to see the smallest moving thing, the eagle won't eat. So you want to make sure that you take a good look from high, kind of figure out what needs to be done. And then that Aquarian energy is telling you that this is going to work out for you. Saturn is in your favor. Okay, this is the second time that this has come out, and like I said, right now Saturn is in Aquarius. Okay, and when Saturn's in Aquarius, this is about the karma that's coming from you taking your job as an individual. Even though you're within the group, this is you being an individual within the group and making yourself known. Right? All right, well, this is my pleasure, Taurus. I'm so glad I was able to do this for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you for all of you who stuck to the end. I want to thank you and also ask you to like, share, and subscribe, and also comment. I'd love to hear from you anytime you have anything to say. If you're interested in a personal reading, check the description box. My information will be there. Also, if you'd like to donate to the page, I greatly appreciate it. That helps you to get new cards and also get some new stones and things to serve you guys better. All right? It's been my pleasure, Taurus. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Peace.